Good morning, Master Darrin here. Welcome to your lesson on choice 1 for a street fight, hook, haymaker punch. Now, in reality, there are unlimited amounts of ways to defend a street fight. Let's start simply. Remember, a street fight punch, we're talking about a wild punching like this, not a trained fighter. So, the first thing you have to do is prepare at home. If you have to prepare out on the street, you're going to get hit. The likelihood of you getting hurt is very high. So you have to be prepared. If there's an aggressive situation, remember, don't stand front on. Don't limit the amount of aggressiveness that you're going to extend to that person. Stand like this. So you're limiting your targets and your aggressive extension. Hands away from you. Hands give you some distance between a person, but not like this. Just like this. Safety. It's okay. So, using calming words, not words to connect you with the aggression. It's okay. It's all good. Okay, don't have to assume weakness, but don't assume aggressive intent either. Okay, so we've got a bit of distance, we've got a relative bit of safety here. Punch can come from this side or this side. Simplest way, now that our hands are out, is simply lifting one arm. Depends on which side the strike's coming in. Lifting. And in this sense, the lift will be a block, but also a radar. So, block, not to stop, to yield. Punch comes in, we can go with the punch and throw. Or punch comes in, block, groin kick. Groin kick, uppercut, elbow. Simple. We might like in Chinese Kung Fu, we like to keep our distance, do the strike, and get back out of there. Okay, so 1, punch over here, we're in for the groin kick. In for the groin kick, elbow, and back. That's just one variation of what you might want to do. Just one. Okay, so block, groin kick, elbow. Elbow to the side of the head. When you finish your elbow, you can come back down with a back fist strike on the collarbone. Here. So elbow, collarbone. All done relatively short space time. Quick. Short space. Here. So 1. Remember, not stopping his power. Going with it. If he's coming in towards you this way, go with it. Go with it. That's going to set you up for the strike to the elbow, to the side of the temple, or to the jaw, or to the groin kick. So rising. Alright, so rising. Groin here. You can throw the person down via a takedown. So, simple. Establish the safe connection. Safe connection being your rising block. Okay, you can add this is the rise, we call it a rising outside block, simple, or you can do an inside block. So, which leads us on to the next one. So, rising here to do the groin there. Second one, stand in the opposite stance, might suit you better. So, right foot forward, right hand up. Close your fist. Punch comes in, same side again. His right arm, opponent's right arm, right. Left on top, slap. Depending upon how much power or how much pain you want to inflict, open hand or closed hand. Okay, punch comes in, you see it. Remember, maximum hip rotation. Hip rotation. So you're even more out of the way of that punch. And don't stand here still. Punch comes in. I'm only standing here for the photo, for the video. So move with it. If the attacker's punch is relatively mobile, or he's relatively mobile, move with him. That's to your advantage. Here, left hand on top. So you're checking. checking his arm, making sure his arm's here, and then in for the strike. From that strike, you're relatively close. You can choose to step behind and drop him down. But let's stick with the simple. So, right hand, left hand on top, here. Why I've chosen this one? Because it's quick and simple. Anybody can learn. Simplest you can think. So you're standing here, 1. You're out of the way. Even if you do nothing else, you've blocked and your body's safe. Hand on top, here. 1, 2. Practice it with me. So, right foot forward, right hand block. Left hand on top. Right hand comes in like a hinge. Hinge. You're relatively close. You can add an elbow on after that as well. Depends upon how much aggression is coming from the attacker, what you want to do to the situation. 1, 2, hit. So you've hit there. And again, depends upon how many more strikes are coming. Strike coming from here. Keep your block up. Kick. Alright, so remain open to all the variations at the time. But you've got to practice at home, so it becomes automatic. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Let's do that on the dummy. So, right here, so facing the dummy, block. Maximum turn of the hip. Block. Here's his punch here. Hand on top. Strike. Or for practice, strike. Okay, so punch. 1, 2, 3. 1. Grab your dummy. Do it on your dummy if you've got a dummy. 1, 2, 3. 3. Drop. So there's unlimited extensions to this. Those are just two simple choices to help you think about what to do. So simplest thing without doing too much, effortless, left hand up, groin, elbow. And 1, 2, 3. Very simple, just giving you choices to work on to practice. Remember, if you don't practice them, if you need to think about them, they probably won't work. You need to get to the point, as Bruce Lee said, remember, learn, forget. When you've gotten to the forgotten stage, it's part of you. It just happens. It just happens. Okay, so that's the rule of practice. It just happens. It becomes a part of who you are. So it just happens automatically and instinctively. Thank you so much for watching.